Hello friends, welcome to Nandra's channel. Today I am going to tell you story of Parijat. Okay, let's start. News had reached Indra and the Devas that Krishna had slain the evil Narkasura and was on his way to their celestial city. They were waiting at the city gates to receive him. Indra rushed forward to greet him. Indra said, "Welcome Krishna, we are grateful to you for slaying Narakasura. What a relief it is. Know that he will never again trouble us." Krishna said, "I have brought back Mother Aditi's earring. I would like to meet her." Indra said, "Come Krishna, come with me." Krishna's wife Satyabhama, who had fought by his side, felt slighted because she was being ignored. Satyabhama, thinking in her mind that Indra's wife should have been here to receive me. After all, I did help Krishna in the fight. Oh, there she is. Indra's wife came and she said, "Mother Aditi is waiting for you, Krishna." And Satyabhama, again thinking, Sachi is deliberately ignoring me. Aditi mother said, "Krishna." Krishna said, "Mother, bless us. Here are the earrings Narka snatched from you." Mother Aditi said, "May you remain invincible forever, Krishna." Satyabhama again were thinking that at last someone is going to say something about my role in the fight. Mother Aditi said, "Come sit with me. May you always remain beautiful." And later Krishna said, "Mother, we must now return to Dwarka." And seated on Garuda, Krishna and Satyabhama took off. As Garuda flew past Indra's garden, Nandana, "Krishna, let's spend some time in Indra's garden," Satyabhama said. So they landed at the Nandana. Krishna looked the Parijat tree. Satyabhama said. The two went round the divine tree. Satyabhama said, "Isn't it wonderful? Golden bark, copper leaves, and such a fragrant flowers." Krishna, "Let's take it to the Dwarka." And guard said, "No mortal may touch that tree." It was the chief of Indra's guard. Guard said, "This Parijat tree belongs to Sachi. Keep off if you do not want to provoke Indra's hospitality." "Have you forgotten that Krishna is the slayer of Naraka?" Satyabhama said. "We are taking away the tree. Stop us if you can." Satyabhama was angry on that guard and she was saying it. The guard ran to Sachi and repeated Satyabhama's words. And Sachi in turn spoke to Indra. "Mere mortals daring to carry away the celestial tree, stop them." Indra marched to Nandana with the celestial army. Meanwhile at Nandana, "Indra will come himself and offer the tree to you, Bhama." Krishna said, "You are right, Krishna, there he is. But he seems to have other intentions," Satyabhama said. Krishna then blew his conch. He was answered by a shower of arrows, which he cut into pieces faster than they were shot. Then a deva threw a noose, which Garuda promptly caught in his beak and tore to shreds. Then he turned upon the devas and sent them fleeing in terror. Watching them run away, Yama stepped forward, all set to hurl his mace. Before he could do so, however, Krishna hurled his, and all that was left of Yama's mace was the stump in his hand. Seething with anger, Indra himself now came forward and aimed his thunderbolt at Krishna. Standing where he was as the thunderbolt came, hurtling towards him. Krishna merely raised an arm and caught it. At that very moment, Garuda attacked Indra's Mount Arvata, Airavat. The startled elephant ran amok, causing pandemic in what was left the celestial army. Indra was himself all set to flee when Krishna said, "Wait, Indra, don't go away." Indra slowly turned to face Krishna and Satyabhama. Satyabhama said, "You are the Lord of the Celestial. You must now suffer humiliations. I started this fight to teach Sachi a lesson. I knew she was deliberately ignoring me and the part I played in the battle with Narkasura. Forgive me. Let the Parijat tree remain where it stands." Krishna said, "Yes, Indra, the Parijat shall remain where it stands. And pardon me for the offense I have committed. Here is your thunderbolt." Indra said, "I should have offered you the Parijat. Instead, I chose to fight you. Well, it is not too late. If you have truly pardoned me, take this Parijat to Dwarka. You cannot refuse." And so, Krishna and Satyabhama flew to Dwarka carrying the celestial tree. Thank you.